Well, hello there, Gemini. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of July 10th through the 16th. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all your support. It does help to get my message out to more people. All right, so let's see what we have here. Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. Okay, Gemini, this is, very much kind of your energy of the twins, right? There's some situation, okay? I honestly, there's this energy of a relationship. There's a situation within a relationship, and the way that you see the truth in this situation and the way the other person sees their truth, both are true. So it's an energy where you may feel compelled, right, to try to convince somebody that your truth is the truth, or somebody else may try to convince you that their truth is the truth, right? It's understanding that both things can be true at the same time. Really interesting energy. And, it is the number 20, okay, and reduced is the number 2, and 2s are all about relationships, how we connect with other people. And I'll tell you what, Gemini, I think the person that you are dealing with, okay, is perhaps not awakened yet, or is not at the same level of spirituality that you are. So you're having a conversation with somebody that the way that they see the world, or the situation in your relationship or whatever, is honestly true for them at this time. Yeah. And it's kind of like, how do you handle it? I feel you have the 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah. This is difficult because I feel like you've been going for a long time, perhaps trying to hope that this person's going to awaken, or hope that they'll come around and see things the way that you see them. But there's really no way to be able to convince this person, right? Because the way that they see things at this time is true for them. Yeah, and it's been just such a slow go. I feel like you're walking away, understanding that it's kind of like, that I feel like this is a relationship that means a lot to you, that you put a lot of time into, and yet at the same time, if you stay, it's just going to be more of the same, right? In other words, this is probably a person you have awakened. You may want to step onto your spiritual path, step into your life purpose. This person doesn't understand it. There's honestly no way that you are going to be able to have this person see things your way, to understand how important your purpose is to you, how important it is that you move forward knowing your truth. It is kind of interesting, when we kind of awaken and we see things in the new way, right? You can't go back. And I feel like, you may even be having some kind of anxiety about perhaps you should just return to something that you had, right? Because it's a little bit easier, perhaps even a little bit safer than going forward, perhaps on your own, because there is that energy. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy. Oh, okay, so you have it playing safe and you have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're getting an offer this week to go in a new direction. And I think that you may have a little bit of conflict with somebody in your life. And it could be family. You have family, friends, and guides. It could be family, friend. It could be coworkers. It could be your boss. It could be a romantic partner. Somebody is wanting you to not take the new option. They want you to stay safe. They want you to stay where you are. But I feel like you think you're kind of like, no, I can't stay safe anymore. but they don't understand the internal shift that has gone on inside of you. They don't understand the internal inspiration, the motivation to go forth, to do what it is that you are meant to do. Yeah, look at this. You have the Empress coming out twice. Just really, it's a little bit of that energy of agreeing to disagree, right? And for some of you, this could even have to do with family members. So it could be if you have adult children, it could be your adult child. It could be a relationship with your mother. It could be a relationship with a romantic partner. There's somebody here, okay, with the Empress energy. It's understanding that you're being asked to step into your own nurturing of yourself energy, your own divine feminine energy, to heal and to bring balance. And I think that what you're trying to do is stay safe in this relationship, but there is some opportunity, right, that is coming up that is helping to expand you, to build what it is that you truly want to build. The Empress is all about building businesses, building families, building relationships, rebuilding your life. For some of you, if you feel like you're on a journey of rebuilding your life or building a life for yourself, okay, this is the Phoenix Rising card. Yeah, because I feel like you're almost like you have the High Priestess and the Two of Swords, an energy of blocking this, right? Because there's part of you, oh, Gemini, there's part of you that this relationship means so much to you. And once again, with the Queen of Pentacles, very much of a motherly, nurturing energy here of understanding that this person really means a lot to you, but are you willing to compromise? It's an understanding of, are you... and maybe for some of you, it's been such a long trail. If there's a kind of like a peace offering here, right? Because you have the Ace of Pentacles, there could be a peace offering here. And maybe what you're coming to is understanding the way that they see things is true for them. They may not be able to understand the way that you see them, but it could be that you have gotten to a level of consciousness that you are willing to kind of like accept their offer, because you understand that part of it is that the way that they see things is truly the way that they see things. You see it differently. You see it differently. You see it maybe on a more spiritual level, right? And they're seeing it in like the 3D level, but you see it in a different way. Yeah. I do feel like for some of you, if you are separated from, like somebody maybe that you were married to, or a romantic partner, somebody, even like your twin flame, or if you have, had some kind of falling out with an adult child or a mother, somebody that's very close to your heart, right? This is a very close to your heart type of relationship. It's about, understanding that there is a lot of benefit in healing and bringing balance back to relationships. Not only do we do some healing, we help the other person to heal. We also help the collective to heal when we heal our relationships. I think you are struggling with that, perhaps because of what has occurred in the past. And I think that, there is part of you that is kind of like seeing things from a bigger picture now. You understand the spiritual essence of this relationship, and then just trying to figure out the direction that you want to go in. Yeah. This, you put a lot of time and energy into something where maybe you feel like you've been conflicted for some time, or it felt like there's a lot of competition in this energy. I think that this person, it could be a fellow air sign, okay? That is coming in, somebody that's offering love. It could be a Cancer, okay? We have the Cancer energy, somebody that wants to bring things back together. Now, I'm going to say, for those of you, if you're on the twin flame journey, This is the energy where you could have separated some time ago. You've done your journey work, okay, your soul evolution work, apart from each other. Perhaps this other person has done some growing, okay? They may not yet be to the level where you are, but they've done some growing. And it could be that you understand that part of the spiritual path is this coming back together, right? To see how things can go. Yeah, because look at your area of resistance, your obstacle. I think this person wants to come back and try to strategize, make plans, right? How can we kind of come back together? And it's really interesting. You see how the stems are kind of like intertwined. I feel like this is a person that maybe has been in and out of your life over and over again, but it's like somebody you cannot completely walk away from, right? And now I feel like maybe you've been in no contact for some time, but it's almost this energy where even though you're not speaking, you could be meeting in the dream world, or you could just be thinking of them often, or they're thinking of you often. It's understanding that your lives are kind of intertwined. If it is the twin flame, okay, and the twin flame journey is that energy of understanding that the two of you are mirroring each other, right? Very much this mirroring of each other, and also helping each other to open up to the soul evolution that you are here in this lifetime to work on. So sometimes, it is that energy of getting back together so that you can open up to the next level. This is something, this reading may not resonate with everybody because, there is this energy of understanding that part of this relationship is the in and out of it, and that is difficult. And I feel like part of what you are struggling with this Gemini is that you have been in and out of this relationship, perhaps several times, okay? Giving lovingly to this relationship every single cycle, right? And not receiving back what you deserve from this person. But it is also kind of like seeing the bigger picture of this and understanding that even in those cycles, no matter how short or how long, how painful, okay, that there is something that you are gaining. There is extra soul evolution. There is extra wisdom and insight in that. I feel like you're just trying to figure out, do I want to work on this again? Or do I want to go in a different direction and just kind of like, do your thing? Oh my goodness, what is this? Yeah, Capricorn energy popping out. For some of you, this is a relationship that even when you're not in contact with this person, even if you're not speaking, it's just hard to shake them. That's that twin flame energy. And that's why I say again, this may not resonate with everybody. It doesn't have to be a twin flame, but it is a relationship that is really a soulmate, a soul contract with you that is there to help you to see the things inside of yourself, the things that maybe annoy you about them, okay, are some of the things that you are probably trying to work on within yourself. And it doesn't have to be directly, right? But yeah, this is, oh my goodness. I'm going to say, I think that this is just so hard. I think you're so attached and you keep trying to walk away from this situation, right? You keep trying to go your own way, and it's almost as if this person just keeps coming back, And it could be even that they don't necessarily show up, okay? But it's kind of like you get free of them. Say you get untangled, you free your energy from theirs, right? And then it's kind of like something comes up, somebody brings up their name, or somebody talks about them, or you see a video like this and you're like, I didn't want to think about them, and here it is, they're here, showing up in a reading. So let's go to your advice. Let's see what we have here. Hidden motivations and magician. Okay, I'm going to kind of clarify that because, yeah, I think, let's clarify. I want to clarify each of these separately because, interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, Gemini. This person, they have a hidden agenda. They want back with you. They honestly do want back with you. Okay, you are their 10 of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, you could have either been married to them or it is, kind of a little bit of a legal contract. It could be a business partner, but I don't think so. I think it's really a personal relationship. But you could have been married or it could be a family type of situation. Yeah, they want another round. They're coming back for another go at this, and they're really trying to manifest it. So let's see what I'm going to, from this, let's ask the question, what is it? I do feel like they really do want to come back together with you. There is this energy. We have a soul contract, look at this. And then you have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think they're bringing in the love. They're bringing in the love, but let's see what the long-term manifestation is of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think there's a little bit of some type of energy here. I think you had a tower moment with this person, okay? So this could have been the ending, okay, of, a relationship with this person, whether you were married to them or it could have been, some type of a parent-child type of relationship, something like that. There was a tower moment, okay? And I do feel like for a lot of you, you were married to this person or in a long-term committed relationship because we have the King of Pentacles, okay? I think they went and they had their fun. To be honest, Gemini, I think they went and had their fun. Okay. You could have been left holding the bag, trying to keep the house going. Okay. Whatever that might mean. So say you were married to this person, right? And then the tower moment happened and they went off and they had their fun moments, okay, whatever that might mean. They might have even married somebody else. They, traveled the world. They did their thing, okay? They had their midlife crisis or whatever it is, right? Meanwhile, you were trying to get your life back together. You stayed being the Queen of Pentacles, If you had children with this person, you were basically the provider for the children. I'm not saying this person completely left, especially if your children are young, but you held it together, okay? You held the hearth and home together. It's very much that energy of keeping the fire lit, right? In the fireplace, waiting a little bit for this person to come back. Although I don't think you were waiting. I think you were building your life. You were becoming more spiritual. You could have started spiritual business. You went on your own. You did your thing. I'm not saying you sat around waiting for this person, but I think part of you, somewhere down deep inside, you may have held out hope that this was still going to work out, that this person may return. And now I feel like you are getting a message. It's almost like they're coming back in. They're speaking their truth. So let's see what the message is. Because, see, this is their hidden motivation, right? Having another round with you. Perhaps getting remarried or bringing back whatever you had before, right? That's their hidden motivation. I'm not sure that is, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I mean, because I'm getting this other energy with this and that are true. I think also this is what they really are wanting, but let's see what they're really saying. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, I think that they're coming in from a tangible side. Very interesting. Very interesting. They're scared. Okay, they're coming in. They have so many doubts. They're trying to bring in a very good offer. They're bringing it in. And then it's so interesting because I think they're coming in and they're saying that they've cleaned up their act. You know, think about the Queen of Swords. To me, she's like the cleanest queen, right? Because she cuts out all the distractions. To me, the Queen of Swords has the energy of having a very nice and tidy home, you know, spick and span, that type of energy, you know, where the Queen of Pentacles probably doesn't mind if, you know, there's a little bit of mess as long as everybody is well fed and feels nurtured and loved, right? The Queen of Swords, I feel like, is maybe a little bit like you. You're kind of like, I've been doing this work. I'm not taking anything except this energy that is clean cut, right? We're cutting to the chase. I think you're saying we're cutting. I want the facts and nothing but the facts. I want to cut to the chase. And I do feel like they are really kind of very much up in their heads about this. So they're coming in, they're trying to give you the offer because I think they know you're not messing around, you know? So here's the thing. I think what you need to know, Gemini, is that the offer that they are bringing in for you, okay? It could be that it's the Ace of Pentacles. They're knocking on the door. Let's put it that way. They're knocking on the door. I think they know that if they come in too strong, you're going to say no. This is what they really want. So when they knock on the door, it could just be, you know, like say you have children with them and, you know, they're young children. They could be, you know, oh, well, you know, I'd really like to say it's something that they wouldn't have to do, okay? But that is going to help you out. You know, I'd really like to take the children for a couple of days and get them all ready for the new school year. I'll buy all their back to school clothes and back to school supplies or whatever. And, you know, so you can have a break. It would be something like that. And you're kind of like, what is going on? What is going on? Why are they being so nice? Okay, they're being nice because actually they're wanting to get back together with you. But I don't think that they're going to come in and say it that way. Right? They're going to offer you something that is going to perhaps be helpful for you. But the reason is that they really want to get in. There's also an energy where there could be a third party. Okay, so here's the thing, because we have the Page of Swords, right? And the Knight of Swords. So the Page of Swords, it could be that a message is delivered not directly from this person, right? Because you have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. So the message could come through the kids, right? If you had children with this person, it could come through, oh, you know, whoever this is, say it's daddy. Daddy wants to take us shopping for back to school and he's going to take us on a little vacation so that you can, you know, it could be that it comes through somebody else. It's almost like they're trying to get to you, but you may not be in the position where you even want to talk to them, right? So the message is coming in through somebody else. Oh, this is so interesting. It's so interesting. If it's resonating at all, I'd love to hear how in the comments, because I feel like, you know, I think, you know, the Two of Pentacles here was reversed. So I think that, you know, there is this energy about you that you're at a point where I think you are good with yourself, you know, and I'm not sure you're actually going to take the offer, okay? But I also think you're not running away from the offer. I think you're looking at the offer and trying to figure out what the real motivation is behind their actions. Oh my goodness. I think part of you might be a little bit excited, and then part of you is like, no way, you know, there is no way that I'm getting back together with this person, because I do feel like you have gone through a lot of rounds. But be careful that you don't get too caught up, right, in being attached to going in your own direction. There is a little bit of energy where I feel like they may have actually decided that, you know, because you are the Queen of Pentacles, they're the King of Pentacles. I think they're really trying to clean up their act. They're trying to figure out, how can I get Gemini back into my life? Yeah, you have free will. Listen to your own heart. You know what you have been through with this person, right? And it's a general reading. So, some of you are going to be saying, no way, not in this lifetime. It's over. I'm walking away. I think others of you are kind of considering it, okay? Because you may recognize some changes, but I think also you've gotten to the point where you can see the bigger picture, perhaps, of this relationship. But yeah, let's see what your soul truth card is. And Gemini, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, what do I believe about money, and do my beliefs match my dreams? How do your relationships with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money, and does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You're worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Okay, now I'm going to put that up there, and the thing that I got with this is that you are very much showing up, perhaps as, gender doesn't really matter, but as part of the King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a little bit of energy of, I feel like the person that you're dealing with may actually have financial means to offer you something, right? But I also feel like money was an issue when you were married to this person. I don't think your values, your core values about money were in alignment in the past. I think that this person, okay, part of your separating is that you were working on healing your relationship with money, your sense of worthiness. And I feel like this person was perhaps doing the same thing if they've been doing their work. Okay, that's the caveat there. But I feel as if when they come in, they offer this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I think that they're really putting a lot of time and effort and thought into what they are going to offer you, because they understand the dynamics of finances, or the dynamics of, one of you could have made significantly more money than the other, or something like that. That the dynamics of finances or purchases or the spending habits, saving habits that you had when you were together. The way that you are today could be very different than the way that you were when you were married to this person, or vice versa. Or if it's a parent, the same thing, You had at least one time different views about money that were related to how your own sense of worthiness. And in that relationship, okay, when it broke down, part of the reason that it broke down was spiritually, okay, so that you could heal your belief around money, which really is all about our belief about our worthiness. Yeah, this was probably a very unbalanced relationship as far as money was concerned in the past. So maybe one of you had earned more money, okay? And that could have been a problem. I think that when they come back, I think that what they're trying to do a little bit here is balance that out. I think you've done a lot of healing work. They may have done a lot of healing work, but I also feel like that's what they're coming in to say. I think that what they realize now is that you had so much more to offer. It wasn't really about the money. It was about seeing your worthiness, seeing your love, seeing your light, seeing your joy, right? It wasn't just about the money. You may have separated because of money, but now they're understanding just how much you brought to the table. It was more than just, a sense of financial stability or whatever. Yeah. Really interesting reading. Really interesting. Yes. All right. You do have happy success. And you also have new supportive connections on the bottom. I think for some of you, you're looking to bring in a new soul tribe. For those of you, that this doesn't resonate, that's, it's totally different. But it's, for some of you, you may understand that this connection may also help you to open up to other new connections. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. Very fascinating reading. I hope you did enjoy it. I appreciate your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to it. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.